It is my great honor and pleasure to welcome our next speaker. C'est mon honneur et mon plaisir d'inviter notre prochain orateur, l'honorable ministre de l'Immigration et de la Citoyenneté, the Honorable Minister of Immigration and Citizenship, Mr. Ahmed Hussein.
Thank you very much. I'll keep my remarks very short, but I really wanted to thank the Association Marocaine de Toronto for the warm invitation and to be back here for the second year in a row to join the community and to really congratulate the volunteers and the leaders of the community in Toronto for 18 years of hard work and dedication to improving the lives of Moroccan Canadians in the Greater Toronto area. You exemplify what community leadership is about. It's about selflessly giving your time, energy and skills and donating that to the community for the betterment of all of us. And I want to salute you because in terms of community services, of course, government has a role, but ordinary citizens also have a role in giving back, and I want to encourage that. And as much as we can support that process, know that we are with you. And how do we do that? We do that by, of course, thanking you, but equally importantly, by providing the resources necessary to support you in that process. So last year, for the first time, the Government of Canada listened to you and many community organizations when you said that it was not enough for the Government of Canada to just provide you with program money, that you needed resources to improve your capacity. If there are organizations like yours that are already doing good work in the community, you asked us to help you improve your capacity and increase your capacity to do even more. And we listened. And so the multiculturalism budget for community organizations increased from $8 million to $23 million. And part of that is for capacity building. And that money is continuing to be funded as part of Budget 2019. So please apply and make sure that you use some of those resources to increase the services that you're doing for your community, but also to increase the capacity of this organization that for 18 years has given back to Canada, making this community a stronger community. You can do that with the support of the government. So know that you're not alone, that the government is there to support you, but if you don't apply for the money, it's not going to be used. The second thing I really wanted to talk about is, last year when I was here, I came to present greetings on behalf of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and to congratulate you and to really meet the community for the first time. And at that time, many of you had said, Minister, you have to go to Morocco. You have to go to visit the beautiful kingdom of Morocco and see the people there and the culture and the warm welcome. And I had the real pleasure and privilege and honor to visit Morocco last year, the Kingdom of Morocco, because Morocco was the site of the UN Global Compact for Migration. And you know, out of 190 countries, the city of Marrakesh was chosen to host the whole world to deal with the issue of migration. And I don't think that was a coincidence or by chance. I think Morocco was selected because Morocco is literally a bridge between Africa and Europe. It is literally a bridge between many cultures and many peoples. And it is the testament and evidence of the welcoming nature of the people of the Kingdom of Morocco that that site was chosen to bring all the leaders of the world together to discuss a global issue, which is migration. And I was very happy to go to Marrakesh and take part in that discussion and represent the Government of Canada. But I didn't just go there for that. I also had a state visit to make sure that we connect and do my part to make sure that the Government of Canada and the Kingdom of Morocco grow even closer together. So after the international conference ended, I left Marrakesh and I went to Casablanca to meet with businesses, to meet with educational institutions, to meet with civic leaders, to see how we can improve the relationship, deepen the historical ties. And I can tell you, I was impressed I'll give you one example. There is an international air parts manufacturer that has set up a joint venture in Morocco, a manufacturing center. And they said that the level of skills present in a segment of the Moroccan population was so superior that in the experience of that company, the skills needed to manufacture those aircraft parts in other countries, it would take 5 years for the local workforce to reach international standards. In Morocco, it took 1 year. So it shows you the level of skills and talent that is there. And why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because in Canada, we have the fastest and best performing economy in the G7 country, But we also have a low birth rate and an aging population. And if you look at all across Canada, you'll find that there are 250,000 jobs that cannot be filled. And so many of our businesses, small, medium-sized and large companies, are looking for skilled workers. And yes, some of those skilled workers are coming from the Canadian population, but it's not enough. So they need to attract skilled talent from around the world. And I can tell you, one of the places that they're looking at and that they're already recruiting when I was there is Morocco. Why? Because the Moroccan population has a segment that is very highly skilled, and those skills are something that our economy needs. But secondly, it's because the government of Morocco has done a good job at setting an organization, a government agency called ANAPEC. The ambassador knows this. ANAPEC gets Moroccan young people ready for the skills of tomorrow. So that if a Canadian business goes to Morocco and says, I need 50 people with these certain skills, ANAPEC is ready to test them and provide them for Canada. So I see a lot of potential to benefit both countries. And that is an example of the benefits of circular migration. Because when Moroccan skilled people come and work in Canada, both Canada and Morocco benefit. And I can tell you, with our government's goal of increasing Francophone immigration, for example, one of the countries we're looking at in terms of increasing the number of Francophone immigrants to come to Canada is Morocco. So we have a lot of work to work together. I'm very honored to be here. I can tell you, in all my travels in Morocco, I found a very welcoming, warm-hearted people, a country that, like Canada, embraces diversity. Like Canada, believes in tolerance, believes in understanding. It's not an accident that His Majesty, the King of Morocco, has set up a center for research and development of migration studies for the whole of Africa to be situated in Morocco on behalf of the African Union. So Morocco is taking a leadership role when it comes to migration issues, and Canada will work with the Kingdom of Morocco and the government of Morocco to make sure that we succeed to harness the benefits of migration and deal with the challenges of migration. So we have a lot of work to work together on. I'm very honored by my presence here to see the communities thriving. We will help you to serve more Moroccan Canadians, and we'll work with you to make sure that we develop even stronger, not just diplomatic ties, but stronger people-to-people ties between Canada and the Kingdom of Morocco. Merci beaucoup, marhaba.
Our next speaker is Her Excellence, the Ambassador of the Kingdom of Morocco, Son Excellence, Madame Soraya Othmani, ambassadeur du Royaume du Maroc.
أمسية سعيدة وتحياتي الحارة للحضور الكريم. الله يخليكم غادي نطلب منكم شي شوية ديال السكات. سمحوا لينا غير باش نتصنتوا نتوما تصنتوا لينا ولا تصنتوا لكم. الله يخليكم. شكرا. Honorable Ahmed Hussam, ministre de l'immigration, des réfugiés et de la citoyenneté, honorable dignitaire, Madame la Consul général, Monsieur le Consul général d'Espagne, mes chers collègues consuls et consuls honoraires, Monsieur le Président de l'AMDT, chers concitoyens et chères concitoyennes, Mesdames et Messieurs, chers amis, Mr. Minister, thank you very much for your very, very kind words towards my country and towards my people. We are really honored to have you here, and we are really honored to listen to this very, very impressive and coming from your heart testimony. Thank you so very much, and be sure that you will be welcome to Morocco anytime. Thank you so much. C'est pour moi un grand honneur et aussi un grand plaisir de prendre la parole à l'occasion de cette soirée culturelle marocaine annuelle de l'Association marocaine de Toronto, devenue désormais une belle, généreuse et rassembleuse tradition. Bon anniversaire à l'AMDT et nous souhaitons qu'elle puisse continuer davantage sur sa lancée. Félicitations à Monsieur Fawzi Metwelli, le dynamique président de l'association, ainsi qu'aux multiples intervenants et partenaires qui, comme à leur habitude, n'ont ménagé aucun effort pour la réussite et le rayonnement de cet événement. Mes salutations à toute l'audience, à toutes les personnes qui nous font l'honneur d'être présentes ici ce soir, qui nous font l'honneur et l'amitié d'être présentes ici ce soir, en manifestant une fois de plus votre attachement et votre appréciation de la culture marocaine et du savoir-vivre marocain. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kingdom of Morocco, a country that I have the honor and the privilege to represent in this generous and welcoming land of Canada, is a melting pot of several thousand years old civilizations, a country rich in Arab, Berber, Judeo-Muslim, and Andalusian Saharan heritage. This makes Morocco be a land of confluence and brewing. The richness and diversity of its culture, its plural and harmonious identity, combined with the wise and visionary leadership of His Majesty the King Mohammed VI, makes the kingdom be a heaven of peace, stability, tolerance, coexistence, conviviality, and solidarity. When I speak about coexistence, conviviality, and solidarity, it's not empty words. I really mean it. It's words to mention the historical visit taking currently place in Morocco of His Holiness the Pope Francois at the invitation of His Majesty the King of Morocco. By meeting and exchanging all together, they wanted to deliver a very, very strong message to the whole world that dialogue between all religions, culture, and civilizations should prevail over hatred, over intolerance, over all kinds of extremism and violence. These values I just mentioned are also the substratum of good relations that Morocco and Canada have maintained for 57 years so far. A relationship that is illustrated by an intense and multi-sectoral bilateral cooperation. Moreover, our ties with Canada are being consolidated day after day by the important contribution of the Moroccan community living in Canada to the socio-economic development of the host country. Ladies and gentlemen, culture is a good means of individual emancipation. It is an openness of the mind, an awakening to aesthetic and artistic sensibility. It is also and above all a bringing together of ideas, a sharing with the other, and a way to fight against the centrifugal forces that would drive people to adopt a narrow identity behavior. In one word, culture is the language of emotions that we all share in our global village. إخواتي أخواتي، أود أن أعبر عن اعتزازي بالجالية المغربية المقيمة بتورونتو خاصة وبأونتاريو عامة بكافة مكوناتها المسلمة واليهودية لما تتميز به من دينامية وحيوية وكفاءة عالية ومساهمتها الرائدة في إغناء وتنوع المشهد الاقتصادي والاجتماعي والثقافي بكندا، كما نفتخر بمساهمتها الإيجابية على مر السنين في توطيد العلاقات وتعزيز أواصر الصداقة والتعاون بين المغرب وكندا في مختلف المجالات. Je souhaite, pour finir, réitérer mes félicitations aux organisateurs de cette soirée culturelle marocaine à Toronto, et je voudrais également remercier Madame la Consul Générale Habiba Smouri et tous mes collègues du Consulat Général à Montréal qui ont assuré en cette fin de semaine, et comme à leur habitude, avec professionnalisme et efficacité, l'ensemble des prestations consulaires au profit de nos compatriotes dans le cadre de l'organisation du Consulat mobile à Toronto. Très belle soirée à vous tous et